Let us look at polynomials, and we'll be looking at completing the square of the polynomial expressions, quadratics by the way. All right, so the first one is x squared plus 4. Now, when you look at the first question, it is actually in the correct form of x squared plus c, and c is our constant. Now, our aim is to transform this into the expression of this manner, okay? That is our goal, to transform it into that manner. Now, how do we square? Well, to complete the square, number one, we have to find the coefficient of x. And in our case, we don't have x, all right? We don't have x, so we only have x squared plus 4. In short, I can write this as x squared plus 0x plus 4. And what we do, we actually get the b part. It's like this is a, that is b, and that is c. So you find half of b. So half of b is this, then you square it. So this now should be added and subtracted on both sides. So you say x squared plus 0x, you take this the other side so that you get negative 4. So what do you do? This half square that you found, you add it both sides. So you say x squared plus 0x plus 0 over 2 squared is equal to negative 4 plus 0 over 2 squared. But we know that 0 over 2 is just 0, meaning here just having the same thing, plus 0 equal to negative 4 plus 0 will just give us x is equal to negative 4, and main is that. So this is the final answer. The same one is nothing is going to change. Or you can write this in the form of x plus 0 squared plus 4, like the way I did at first. Okay, what about b? What about b? So for b, we need to, we have x, the coefficient of x as negative 5. So from there, we are going to find, we factor out. Remember, this guy should always be alone. The term x squared should always be alone. So to do that, we factor it out. So if I factor it out, I remain with x squared minus 5 over 2x. Now that I have factored it out, I'm in the right direction. Then I'm going to find half of this. Then I square it, okay? So what is half of negative 5 over 2? So negative 5 over 2, all right? I need to find again half of it, then I square, okay? And of course, this will give me 25 over 16. That's perfect. Now that you have 25 over 16, you are going to add, all right, and subtract the square of the same guy. So what we're having is 2, open brackets, x squared minus 5 over 2x. So I'm going to add 25 over 16. I'm also going to subtract it again. Okay. Moving well. Now, our interest is this part. This is just a quadratic equation, so expression that we can easily factor out by finding the sum and the product. And how do we deal with that? So here's what you do. Okay, so you just group this part and that part together. Okay, just group that and that, then you square outside. That's what we do. So plus 25 over 16 so group this, just a minute. Sorry, minus 5 over 2x plus 25 over 16. I'm going to group this and I'll say minus 25, okay, over 16. Why am I grouping like this? All right, you need to pay particular attention very well. So I'll close. So now that I've grouped what I need to deal with, we can now go on and factorize. All right, so we have 2, open brackets. Now we're talking about the square. All right, this will be x. If I look at the square of 25, that will just be 5. So that will be minus 5. And for 16, it is 4. Then I square like that. Now say minus 25 over 16. So here, remember what we do? Here you were going to factorize, okay, what is common, okay? And after factorizing, this is just this. When you expand this, check it out. Expanding this just take you back to that. All right, so there's nothing to worry about. Just know how to factorize this, then you are safe to go. Now that we've reached this particular point, we are almost done. We are almost done. We have all what we need to do is that we need to distribute, okay? We need to distribute the 2. That's all. After distributing the 2, then we'll be done. All right, so if I distribute the 2, I'm going to have 2 open brackets x minus 5 over 4. Then I'll square it minus. If I multiply these 2 by this part, that 2 can go into 16 to give me 25 divided by 8, which is the final answer. You've done the completing the square method. Let's look at the last one, okay, which is 8x minus 2x squared. So we can do it from here. See, it's 8x minus 2x squared. Okay, we can just rearrange this as negative 2x plus 8 like that, which is fine. You're comfortable, right? Then we factor out the 2, negative 2. Remember that x squared should always be alone. The term squared should always be alone. So we get x squared there minus 4x. All right, now that you've done that, look at the coefficient of x, which is 4. So meaning you're going to find negative 4, half of negative 4, then we square. Half of negative 4 is negative 2. Squaring it, we get 4. So this 4 must be added and subtracted at the same time. So negative 4x. So we have x squared minus 4x. So we are going to add 4 again at the same time, subtract it. After doing that, we now just collect what we are interested in. It's x squared minus 4x plus 4. So that is our first interest. Then we are going to keep our negative 4 alone. Okay, alone. Because our aim is to factorize this quadratically. Okay. All right. So when you look at this, to do that, just look at the square root of 4. The number here is just 2. So this becomes this, sorry. This is just x minus 2 squared. If you want to expand this, you're still going to get that. Then you have minus 4. All right. Then all what we need to do is that distribute the negative 2, which is outside throughout. So I get negative 2, open brackets, x minus 2 squared. Negative 2 is going to multiply negative 4 to give you positive 8. And just like that, you've completed the square. Let me know what next topic I should work on.